of this is many of you who have secured your uh, Olympus certificates, you already know what I'm speaking about because those rewards are paying out 7 days from the day that they become fully loaded. The day that you fully load that certificate, it starts paying you. And what we encourage you to do is consider compounding those rewards. Because trust me when I tell you, when you take advantage of the magic of compound interest, life becomes a breeze, family. It truly does. So thank you, Dr. Best, for basically planting that seed of closing that wealth gap. And my promise to you, sir, is I'm going to do everything in my power to assist you to make this 50,000 millionaires a reality. So,
Well, good morning.
good morning, sir. How are you this morning, Dr. B?
I'm wonderful, Mr. Johnson. Good morning to the entire Wealth Builders family. Good morning to all those lovely ladies doing an overview. And good morning, Brother Abdul, Roz Range, Miss Sharon Vicks, and of course, Miss Cece Mahone. We're about to add fuel and fire to this 50K thing because I had my little epiphany Sunday morning. And ran it by Mr. Delco yesterday too. I said, we got the 50K club or the millionaire club now, right? Well, I said, well, we need something to sort of signify that millionaire club. And Brother Eric Ray, if you're at the camera and you or whoever near the camera with that WBW pen, when we first launched, it gave me there for me for a second. Gabriel, mute there for me for a second. Hanging in the bedroom. Anyway, so that WW pen, for those who haven't seen it, anyway, we'll show it to you. Maybe I show it on a power call or something. I turn my camera on, I put my face on. But those who've seen the WW pen, because Brother Eric wear it all the time. Okay. But when we launched the company, we said, okay, you go executive, we're going to see one of these pens out. And we've been doing that for those folks who got executive. Because that was me and that status. I mean, you got a business doing $1 million a year. You got $100,000 business doing $1 million a year. We said, I got this epiphany sort of my head. That, no, take that, make that, change it. Pivot, change. This is what we're going to do. Every single person that gets a Hermes certificate or above, we want to get them that WBW pen. Because we're not doing a bunch of meetings. We're not recognizing people the way recognition is a big part of what we're doing. So anyway, to make a long story short, what I'm trying to say is this. When a person gets that WWP, that means 50,000 people going to get one of those pens. Okay, Wealth Builders Worldwide is paying for it. Okay, we're not going to mail them to everybody. You're going to get that pen by going to a meeting, going to an event, or the leader of your team may, order at cost 5 or 6 of them or 10 of them for me to hand out to their team as they get together. Whatever we got to do, we got to figure out how to get them to people. But you'll be able to wear that pen on the Zooms. That pen to signify that you are part of the 50K club because you got your Hermes certificate, and that's the foundation of becoming a millionaire in 6 years. That makes sense. And I'm gonna tell you something, folks. I know what recognition does to a team. There'll be people who will do the Hermes just to get that pen. That pen will be a signal of credibility. You say, hey, I'm a part of 50K Millionaire Club. I got my pen. 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 And by the time we got 50,000 people plus out there with that WW pen on, believe me, we talking about full domination. So anyway, just that in mind, we got to work out how we're going to distribute them things out. Like I said, because I'm not just going to put them in the mail. That incurs another cost. But we're going to figure out how to get them out and get them out to groups and teams. And so people can wear those pens. They're doing their Zooms, you're doing your live streams. And believe it or not, I've had people ask, how do I get that pen? And every program I've done in the last 20 years, people say, how do I get that pen? I've had people get in the business because they saw a pen, they're like, that's it. They say, I want one of those. And they actually sign up. Don't understand the business at all, but they sign up. Then the second thing I want to add real quick was, listening to Prince, and he says to change a colonized mind. And most of us mentally have been colonized, and some of us are aware of that, and we understand that. And once you understand that, you can defeat that pretty easily. But there are many people we talk to, we share this business with, they don't even understand they've been colonized mentally. And that's why they're so quick to accept the job all their life without even questioning it. And so I encourage to have patience with people as we're out sharing this business. I wanted to come in yesterday and just apologize. I know I was fired up yesterday morning. And I was smacking people around and had a baseball. I came in with a baseball bat yesterday. And I still feel that way today. I'm just trying to tone it down a little bit. Okay, folks, we got the greatest vehicle I've ever seen in my lifetime. And when you can make a $2,000 commitment and become a millionaire in 6 years without any real energy and effort on your part, that's crazy. And if you put forth energy and effort, it can happen faster. Why? Because as you build a business, you have more resources to do what? Get more certificates faster. I've already acquired over $50,000 of metaverse certificates already inside of 2 weeks. Okay, so going well, inside of less than 6 years, I will have earned $1 million from the metaverse certificates that I've acquired. God almighty, dream big and don't let anyone steal your dream. Thank you very much. And then tomorrow night, by the way, I got guest speaker, Mr. Brian Crumley, coming on the Freedom Call. And I call we entitled All Things Are Possible, because he has an incredible story. So God bless. Back to you, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Betts. And thank you, Ms. Roz Range, for showing that pin. For those of you who noticed, Ms. Roz Range showed that 100 pin that she has. It signifies that she has reached the position of executive, and that is the pin that Dr. Betts was just speaking of. So for those of you who are securing your Hermes certificates, you will be rewarded that pin at one of the various functions, or one of the leaders will make sure that you get your pin. So thank you, Dr. Best. Thank you, sir. The next voice that you're going to hear from is a young lady that had a phenomenal event last night. I want to send a very special thank you to Brother Ed Williams and his lovely wife, Miss Nicole Williams. They were one of many that were live streaming that event last night. We truly appreciate it. And Brother Ed, your part in the event last night was amazing, sir. I'm impressed. Yes, indeed. So we get the good fortune of hearing from the young lady that hosted the event last night. I'm speaking of our very own Sister Io Keisha Smith. You have the mic. And congratulations, young lady. Phenomenal event. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Brother Mike. Thank you, Dr. Ty Best. Thank you, Brother Eric, family. Thank you, Auntie Roz, for coming out. It was great meeting your mom and seeing you again. Brother Ed Williams, Sister Nicole Williams. Oh my goodness. This family is amazing. I'm just so thankful that I stepped out there and had the event, because now, like, this family, we're so much more closer together. Like, I would have never met them in this capacity and know how wonderful they are. And Brother Corey was out, and they had guests. Sister Nicole Tony came out. I mean, it was just amazing. And it was just the first of many. And we are going to we gonna make 50,000 millionaires, and I'm one. So get my pen ready. So I'm just super excited. I'm just so thankful. And, I know it's just gonna get better and better each time, more people. So I'm looking to do 100,000 in one event. So I just had a wonderful time. The family just really came out, supported me, loved me, and they brought people with them. And so it was just great. I really appreciate it. And yeah, until the next one. Thank you all. I love you. Have a wonderful day.
We love you as well, Sister Io. And yes, you did an amazing job last night. The event was stellar. I encourage each and every one of you Sometimes when you're moved by an opportunity to share, step out in faith, and you'll be surprised how all things work together for those who basically just step out there. And Sister Io, that smile that you have, it lit up that entire room last night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was amazing. It truly was. One of the young ladies that also got a chance to speak at that event last night was our very own Miss Roz Range, and I get the good fortune of bringing her back to the mic. Miss Roz, you have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Mike. I don't know if Nicole and Ed was on earlier when I got work makes the dream work. And Corey and Ed and Nicole, the other Nicole, Tony, her daughter was there, Sylvia Clark, and then Ed had a guest to drive all the way, I think, from North Carolina, and one of his friends that came with him, a son, I don't know who it was, but it was truly an awesome, outstanding event. And of course, Brother Eric had his wife and his son there, and the food, the place. It's truly awesome. So, and it's Black owned. So let's go and support them, because I know that we will be having more events there. And it was truly, truly outstanding. Outstanding event, and you did an awesome job. So I just wanted to come back and make sure y'all heard that from my mouth and from my heart. My mom, she enjoyed it as well. So back to you, brother.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you more.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sister Io, and thank you to all that
contributed. And Sister Symmetria was there. I'm sorry, I didn't want to leave her out. She did come and support as well, Symmetria. So thank you again.
Yes, indeed. And family, if you could, please unmute your mics and show Sister Io some love, because putting together an event's not an easy task, and that young lady did an amazing
job. Yes, but I heard she had some food there too.
Indeed, they were eating live.
Congratulations, my sister.
Congratulations.
Shout out to Sister Io. Outstanding job.
Y'all had the dream team up in there.
Fantastic.
Yes, indeed.
Fantastic.
Corey?
You're amazing.
Thank you.
And Brother
Awesome.
Ed, it's been said before that if you want to see if a man is a good salesman, just look at his wife.
Hey.
And there's no doubt in my mind you have some skills.
That's right. That brother's a closer.
Yes. She showed up and she showed out yesterday. Thank you, Sister Nicole, for all that you do. You have such a warm spirit, and you have no idea how many people you blessed yesterday. Brother Ed, what you shared last night was amazing. Family, that's what it's about when you come together as a family. You utilize the skill sets and the tools of everybody. And yesterday was a classic. So congratulations, Sister Io. Congratulations, Brother Ed. Congratulations, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad. That young brother showed out last night. Now he's traveling today, so he may not be very talkative on the platform. But I encourage each and every one of you, when you get a chance, make sure you tell each of those individuals thank you. But Miss Williams, I have to say, you touched my heart yesterday. So I get the good fortune of bringing people to the mic, and that young lady happens to be on the mic, the one that I was thanking, because what she shared with us last night touched so many people. Family, if you could, please put your hands together for our very own Miss Nicole Williams. Miss Williams, first and most important, before you come to the mic, family, if you could show the young lady some love, I truly appreciate it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Miss Williams.
The Williams, how are you?
Hallelujah.
Wow. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Miss Williams.
Miss Nicole, you have the mic.
Man, we love you guys so much. We love you guys so much, period. Io was just a blessing. If you all, if you remember when I first heard the event announced, I ran to the mic. We were downstairs in the office, and I went straight to the mic. I just pushed my husband back. Io, we there, I felt connected from the moment I heard it announced, and the moment we laid eyes on each other, it was just collaboration from go. And I mean, we were just there to serve her event. It was awesome. Like Aunt Jazzy said, it was just the ambiance, the food, really good turnout. It was so easy to flow with what I have been blessed with on this platform and in this business. It's so funny that that it's a system, because it just is. It's, Dr. Best, I appreciate you and our leadership here. Auntie Cece, Roz Range, oh my God, and Mama came. You guys, it was just awesome. I appreciate you for filling my cup. After we left, I came home and served my son. I went to bed at 4 a.m., you guys. I am serving to wealth, and just appreciate you all so much. Ow.
Love you, Niecy.
Yes, thank
Love
you.
Love you, Niecy Boo.
Yes, indeed. And family, there was a young lady who chimed in via live stream yesterday. She couldn't be there, but she is the young lady who actually sponsored Sister Io. And I can't wait to hear what she has to share. For those of you who may not know, I'm speaking of our very own Sister Sheola Benta. And when Sister Sheola enters a room, family, just prepare yourself, because the energy always changes. And this young lady, it's something about her team. They have these smiles that just warm your heart. Sister Sheola Benta, you have the mic.
Let me move up to the computer. Thank you so much, Brother Mike. Thank you so much, Brother Eric, Dr. Best. Io, I'll get to you in one moment, but I wanted to, or desired to, just say thank you so very much to Nicole and Ed Williams. I mean, even before Io reached the venue, she was just sharing how excited and grateful she was for all of the help. And this is prior, again, to you all actually doing the event, and just to feel her excitement and being comfortable knowing that she had the support was, ultra comforting to me, because I wasn't able to be there physically. So I say to you, the both of you again, and everyone that came out, Auntie Roz, Mama, Nicole, Tony, Simitra, those that I don't know who were there, but you were there. So I say thank you. And to Io, I'm really, really excited for you. And you said that you were going to do it, and you did. And I'm just elated to build with you and all of you. And I say thank you so very much. I wanted to veggie back on the second stop, which is here in Richmond. We just posted an invite. That's why I was a little late coming to the platform. I sent it out to 500 people. I'm going to do 500 more tomorrow. So, if you or someone is in the Richmond area, definitely feel free to come out. We will have a private after party after the library event, and that will be open to all GS partners, Wealth Builders Worldwide, and for anyone who signs up that day at the event. So the information is available. I hope that everyone who desires to come out can make it. And if you can't, sending someone on your behalf. But again, family, I just say thank you for the love. Thank you for the transparency, and thank you for the organic build. There's nothing like building organically. And this has reignited me. I feel such a vast difference than I felt this same time yesterday. So thank you for the charge. I'm excited to host both Kwame and I, and can't wait to see y'all. Peace.
Love you, Sheola.
Yes, indeed.
I love you
thank
too,
you,
sis.
Sister Sheola. Thank you. As soon as we can get a copy of that flyer, we will definitely get that posted for you as well, Sister Sheola. As I understand it, I believe it's going to be on the 20th of August. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. The 20th of August. The original time, either way, we'll be there. And then the after party is from 6:30 to 8:30.
Thank you. I know Brother Eric had flashed it in classes in session. And for those of you who do have people in that area, You'll be surprised. Anytime you send a guest to one of these functions, your guest will be treated like royalty. All you have to do is just get them there. And it's all about exposure, family. The more you expose this incredible opportunity. And most people did make a decision before the presentation ever happens. It's the atmosphere. It's the culture that they're walking into. When they see people that are genuinely excited about being there, that has a unique effect on folks. Seeing it on Zoom is one thing. Seeing something live and feeling the event is like something you've never experienced before. So congratulations, Sister Io. I know you already know what I'm talking about. It's a certain electricity that's in the room. And just seeing Brother Eric live versus on a Zoom platform. And even if there's any type of quote unquote challenges that people have to overcome, the people that are putting on the events, they know how to overcome those challenges. What Brother Eric did last night was brilliant. And you just let it flow. So Brother Eric, if you're listening, congratulations, sir. You made us all proud last night. You did a phenomenal job, sir. And thank you for the live stream, Sister Nicole, because mind you, I'm in Nashville. There was no way for me to see that unless someone thought enough to live stream it. So thank you, family. That's what family's all about. Yes, indeed. But we do have an open mic forum here, and we'd love to hear from any of you. If there's something that's on your heart that you want to share, all we ask that you do is that you raise your hand. That way you'll notify us that it's something that you want to share, or something that an event that's going on in your organization, or you just want to reach out and let us know that you're there. We'd love to hear from you this morning. Okay. If there's no one that has anything that's on their heart or their mind, we do have plenty of time to get people over to that power call. Family, there's no set time that we sit.
Recording in progress.
waiting on the soul brother to pull up to the building. Today we're going in on a couple of things. First and foremost, I have a song that I would like to play for the fam. Kind of give you an idea of the Sleep Money spirit. Our focus, our drive is to raise and add value to our network, to those that we are responsible for helping to enlighten. So I'm gonna play this song, and I hope you enjoy.
Do you want to write video sales letters that just pump cash? They're just amazing right out the gate. Look, I've written.
Talk to him, Lou.
Shine, 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 shine on all of them. Shine on all of them. My homie said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb, 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 climb. You were born to win. Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin.
Hey look, we in the land of milk and honey, but ain't nothing sweet, these demons hungry. They go bananas for the money, but not me, I'm no circus monkey. It's crazy, it's crazy. No shaitan can drown us, we wavy. Too smooth to be fooled by fugazis. I guess that's all part of what made me shine, 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 shine on all of them. My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Everybody say,
climb, 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 climb. You were born to win. Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin.
hey look, I seen so many come and go. It's hard to get change when you're broke. My only goal out on the globe is not to let my soul corrode. The world can be toxic, especially when your skin look like chocolate. Be careful, all branches ain't olive. And look towards the sun for your solace. And shine, 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 shine on all of them. Shine on all of them.
My homie said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb, climb, climb. You were born to win. Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin.
Hey look, shine,
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 shine on all of them.
Shine on all of them.
My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb,
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 climb.
You were born to win.
You were born to win.
Don't let them make you colorblind and not a. Come on, hey look, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. If you feel me, say this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Again, I said let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everybody say, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Talk to him, Lou.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, shine. Let it shine, let it shine.
Talk to him, Dave.
Shine, 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 shine. Shine, 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 shine.
Yeah.
Shine, 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 shine. Shine, shine. Shine, 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 shine. Shine, 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 shine. Shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Talk to him, talk to him.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, yeah. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Last time,
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
my name is Toby Nwigwe. I'm from the southwest side of Houston, Texas. And I hate racism. What's up? Box me.
Yeah, I know. I looked at it yesterday. I know, but it's at 19. I looked at it when I looked at it, it wasn't even low like that. I can't tell, but I thought something was wrong. It wasn't supposed to. It wasn't driving funny in there. I said, damn, is something wrong? I looked at it yesterday, last night.
You live, Femo. What's happening? What's really good, man? I just want to start that, man, with my guy, bro. My guy Toby Nwigwe. The way that I found the brother is that the brother loved his wife. Wait a minute, I'm gonna say that again. The way I found the brother is that the brother, first of all, he a dope artist. That's for sure. But he a dope artist that love his wife and his family, dog. I'm trying to say, see, I found out, man, that loving my wife is my secret weapon, man. I want to be known like for that guy. Because you got to understand, man, I don't really follow you guys, honestly. You know what I mean? I set trends, I pioneer, man. I keep it moving, man. I'm really like built like that, man. I don't really follow guys. You know what I mean? I'm just now in my life, 50 years old, meeting sensei, right? So I'm really, really meeting the leadership of wealth builders worldwide, like kind of changed my vision just on admiring men, just period across the board, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just want to be known, man. I want to be known for loving my wife, bro. I want to be known for being a real one, for being the best husband. You understand what I'm saying? For rocking with another brother that's my right hand, that's with me on all things, right? For him loving his. You dig what I'm saying, bro? Like, since you want to be so competitive, our husband me, man.
Boy, I love that. Bro, I saw that post, I just started laughing. Bro, I said, this dude here off the
Man, shout out to the fam, man. Soul brother in the building, man.
But that's a noble challenge, man. Instead of doggone, walking on crates and you ain't got no insurance.
Man, what you talk? Ooh.
And dousing yourself with ice water and going into hypothermia. You know what I mean? So that's much better.
Oh man.
Challenge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Out husband us, bro.
Man, you know out husband us, bro.
Bro, come on, that's the challenge of all challenges right there. Because I know a lot of you cats ain't gonna do it because you got side piece up here and you still running up high school.
Woo!
You still go see how much doggone so you can sit around and have a cocktail.
Come on.
Somebody kind you tell stories on your cot.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
Find somebody to play with.
Come on, man. We over here well building, man. Shout out to Tourist 5, man. I was on the phone. I'm late, bro. On the phone getting bro going, man.
Oh, 10-4, man. 10-4. Got him in the building, man. Shout out to Sister Io, man. What an event, man.
What an event, bro. She put it down last night, man. So this just the first of many, bro. And y'all be ready, because sleep money coming, bro. We are coming.
Woo! Bros and blockchains in the building.
Yeah, man. Y'all got to understand what's going on, man. These people are hitting crazy rank. Now, rank is a level of positions that you go in the country based on your volume, the sales volume. And so you got people hitting executive in the first week of the month, man. That's $100,000 worth of volume in your company. Do you understand? Y'all understand with this? With no overhead, no no bills, and no brick and mortar, no employees,
Facts.
no work, none of that stuff that comes with having a traditional business, bro. You know, and you doing those kind of sales volume in the first week. Come on, man. This what this is, bro. And all that stuff goes back to you and your team.
That's
Do y'all
right, man.
understand the same thing that the bank can do, we can do?
That's right.
Do y'all understand y'all understand the power in that?
That's right.
So man, this is so powerful, bro. So I mean, we can't afford not to do this business. Not us as African Americans. We can't afford not to. We don't have the luxury of saying, I don't want to do it. We don't have the luxury. Why? Because it solves a much needed problem. And the problem is the lack of education so we can close the wealth gap. That's the major problem. So what you have is a group of people working together to build individual wealth. Since we like to be individual, it don't get no better than that.
That's right.
Come on, man. So a group of people, I'm gonna say that again, working together to build individual wealth. Now, come on, man.
Do you understand? Do you understand having a call? 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a business presentation. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a business presentation. Meeting for the sole purpose of building wealth. Meeting for the sole purpose of educating each other. Coming together, connecting, using each other's energy and power. I mean, shout out to Sister Io again, man. Outstanding event, man, at the Spouse House, 2247 Cascade Road, man. Understand something. We were in the building. Shout out to Vashawn Nelson, man, who drove from South Carolina just to be in the building, man, with his family to show support, man. He told me, he said, man, you know what? I've been following you for months on TikTok. He said, I'm not tech savvy, man. So, you know, my messages start coming back to me. And I've been saying, he said, that Father put it on my heart that you was a good brother, man. And he said, I've been wanting to be a part of you, know, man. I've been wanting to come and meet you and just fellowship with you. And man, he came up and represented, man. Him and his nephew Lorenzo. Shout out to the brother, man. Come on, man.
We put our money where our mouth is, man. And we had it was all black people there who was working together to build wealth, and we had an event at a black-owned restaurant.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Y'all see what's going on here? See, we cannot make changes in this corrupt system within the corrupt system. We have to do something outside of the corrupt system, man. And the foundation for corruption is the banking system. Y'all have got to understand this. You got to understand this, man. So when the banking system is now on the verge of being disrupted, and it is, you know, and I'm telling y'all a quick story. I talked to a banker, a 30-year banker. You know, I bartend at the airport currently. You know, I'm using my job to fund my dream, not my lifestyle. Right? Because we was always taught to use, I'm going to digress for a minute. We was always taught to use our job to fund our lifestyle, not our dream. Right? So now I'm using my job to fund my dream, and my dream going to fund my lifestyle. Right? So I was at the bar, you know, doing what I do, always talking, always exposing people to the opportunity. Right? So this guy was a banker. And he told me, we got into a conversation. I asked him about the decentralized system versus centralized system. And his thing was, it is inevitable. It's 30. He said, all I know is about the centralized system. He said, but what I do know, it is inevitable. The decentralized system is going to be here, and it's not going anywhere. We just got to find out a way to deal with it. That was his words verbatim. A 30-year banker.
Wow.
Now, here I am, a bartender, and all intents and purposes, you know, based on lots in life and cash and stuff. I'm not supposed to know more than the banker, right? But here I am educating him on banking, and he's a 30-year banker. And that goes back to Joseph Height, our chairman of the board. Shout out to Joseph Height, man, just for providing us with this opportunity.
For real, man. For real. And let me say shout out to brother Eric Teray Muhammad, also, man, who headlined. That was our guest speaker, man. And let me say something, man. It's something about being.
Go ahead, bro.
Sometimes, man. Guess what? When you on a pursuit, when you're on a journey, man, when you're on the road, man, when you change your route, man, when you create, when you're determined, when you're committed, when you're relentless with this thing, man. Sometimes they're gonna just say, man, listen, hit the stage, and you got to be ready to go. But get what? If you about that action the whole time, you don't have to get ready to go. You just go. You just go. Shout out to the manager, Renika. Shout out to your family. She was right there with me the whole time. We setting up projectors, trying to get the sound right. And I promise you, this was our first time, man. And it was incredible, bro. Like, it's just the love, man. It's just the, man, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. There is no power in disconnection. But when we connect, man, the way the energy is, bro, like you just can't understand what I'm saying. You have to be a part of it, man. I can understand why certain individuals can't hear the truth, man. I get it. I really do understand, because that's not really how you have your life governed when the truth is not in front of you. You see what I'm saying? You're predisposed to rejecting the spirit of the truth based upon your daily walk, man.
You got to say that again.
You are predisposed to reject the spirit of the truth because of your daily walk. See, what you have to understand is that being able to accept and understand and know the truth when it's presented in your face is based upon what you do when the truth is not there, or what you do during the times that you consider it just another ordinary day. This is just another day. This is just another time that, we just wake up and, I got to go to work today, or I got to do this, or I got to do that. And you're not thinking, wait a minute, this is another day for me to prepare and get my assets up. You know how much power in that? You know how much power in the sleep money motivation just alone? You know why it's so powerful? Because the brother wakes up every day to be great. Every day. Focused, targeted, committed, never quits on being great. And guess what? There are some actions that must take place to determine if this 24 hours is going to be filled with actions of being great. An attorney, a close friend of ours, actually some of my best friends' father, Miss Cecilia Williams. Shout out to you, Cia. Her father told me when I was young in the financial industry, he told me plainly, he said, when preparation meets opportunity is when success happens. See, what you got to understand is that I spent years preparing for Wealth Builders Worldwide. I spent years preparing for the vehicle called Gold Standard Bank and Gold Standard Partners. I've been preparing for years. I've been preparing for years to take the stage. Now, I didn't know what I was going to say or this or that, but guess what? All along the time of me chipping away at that skill, me humbling myself, me showing up on time, Me being diligent about what I do. Me working my list. Just like my brother came up to me the other day. He said, bro, like, soul brother told me plain. He said, bro, that living list though, bro. He said, bro, I'm adding to it every day, bro. Guess what? He told me that. You know why he told me that? Because that's what we do. You don't understand, man. You don't understand. These are fundamentals. You can't make this up.
Right.
Shout out to Miss Sylvia Clark. The first time I ever met her, ever laid eyes on her. When I say precious spirit, when I say powerful energy, shout out to Auntie Raj Rain. Shout out to Mom. Man, shout out to bruh coming out, man. Petey Williams in the building. Petey Williams just
man. I got to
standing up there. I mean, I'm saying, man, come on, man. Look at what we got going on, man.
Come on, man. This is I mean, this is everything that we pray for. Now, if you're getting on your knees,
woo!
Here's the crime. If you're on your knees praying for an opportunity and you done ran across us and denied, then guess what? Shame on you.
But you didn't know the truth.
Shame,
so the truth can't make you free.
See, this is like we don't have a choice to say, okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to network. We don't have a and the most I make the boy. You got a sister where networking is not even.
Man, oh man.
Do you understand that?
It's not even required.
You got an opportunity to get rewarded saving your money. Do you understand that?
Oh.
You get rewarded for saving your money. You get rewarded for moving out of a system that punish you for doing the same thing. Because your bank punishes you for saving your money. Why I say that? Because they got backdoor instrument. Tell y'all another story right quick. Let me digress for a minute. Tell y'all another story. I talked to another brother again at the bar at the World's Business Airport, always inviting, always showing people the opportunity. This brother right here, actually he wants to, invest with Soul Brother. That's a whole other story. But he told me, I got to tell him about how the bank operates. He said, bro, you're telling the truth because he said, I have also participated myself because of who I know in the backdoor deals of the bank.
The backdoor deals. Please reiterate that, sir. You broke up. Sorry.
40% on my.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. You breaking up. We got to get that. Start over.
I'm just in this bad area, man. Hold on, man.
You said the guy, he was interested in funding Soul Brothers. And that's a different story. But what did you say he said?
Well, I asked him, are you familiar with the blockchain? He said, absolutely. You know what I mean? I said, so then we got in the bank. I said, well, he said, what part are you in? I said, well, we do blockchain bank. We blockchain on the bank. And so then I got to talking to him about the banks and how the banks operate. He said, you doggone right. He said, you telling the truth, brother. He said, because I personally have participated in backdoor deals with the bank because of who I know. Right? And he said, I personally got 30, 40% on my money because of who I know, and I was able to participate in backdoor deals with the bank. You say, y'all just doing stuff on the retail side. On the retail side, they're gonna give you 0.1% on your savings and 2% on your CD. That's what he said, right? So he's confirming what we know. You see what I'm saying? So you can't make this up. This is real life. This is story. This just happened Saturday. This was this past Saturday. Letting me know that these things exist. And then he went on to tell me about Dan Snyder, one of the owners for the former Washington Redskins. I said they call the Commanders or something. I don't even watch sports no more. So I don't know what the team and they changed the team to. I think the Commanders, I think. But anyway, he was saying that's how he made the bulk of his money. Because he was able to get invited to the table where they got what they call 3-day trade. And in 3 days, you can liquidate with all this high percentage of money. But it costs $1 billion to get in.
Wow.
You see, these are all backdoor dealings. And just think about that. Every building got a back door. Don't your house got a back door? don't your place of business got a back door? Emergency exits?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. It's the same thing with the banks and the money, man. They do have backdoor deals. They do exist. They cannot make money and give you 0.1%. They only doing 1 or 2%. That's not how that goes. Y'all have to understand what banking is. So you are lending your banks your money with no interest, and they're going to turn back around. And when you need them, they're going to make you jump through all kind of fiery hoops just to get your money. You have to understand that. And then I met another banker. She worked on the teller side, and she said, your money ain't there. Their money ain't there. I've been trying to tell you. Her name was Ty. Ty and Greg was a couple, black couple. Came in there, and she worked at the bank. And she told me, your money, see, I tell my friends all the time, your money is not in the bank. We don't have it. So these are 3 different people that I talk to, and they all can't have the same thing about banking. So this is not an opinion of soul brothers and mental sleep money. This is actual factual. Why? Because again, shout out to Joseph Haidt. Because Joseph Haidt said we would be the most wealthiest and the most educated community on the planet. And that's proven to be true. Because there's nobody who can't talk to us about banking that we can't have an educated conversation with. And in fact, lead the conversation. That's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's about being educated, man. The more you know, the better off you'll be, man. But you got to make a decision. You have to come to grips that we have Stockholm syndrome. We love the devil. And I'm sorry. But you do. That's why you don't want to break away from it. So we've entrusted ourselves to a system that is built on corruption and unfair play, man. We got to get out of it. We got to get out of the system, and this is the way. This is the way. And if you can't, and if you're rejecting this right here and don't have a viable solution, then you just running your mouth.
That's right. That's right.
You just run your mouth. So tell me where else can you go to do this right here? Tell me where else can you go to get free? You understand that our mentor is a free man for 38 years? And he told us just like this, run like you never ran before for the next 90 days, because in the next 90 days, things gonna start to harvest. I've been watching this happen in this business for over the last 38 years.
Come on, man.
That's what he said, right? And then he said, put my words to tell. I want you to hold me on this. You know what? I gotta listen to somebody like that.
Woo. And it's free. It's open to the public for you to be able to plug. Wait, hold on, man. Let's just go back, because you said some very key things. First and foremost, you said Joseph Haidt, multi-billionaire, chairman of the board of Gold Standard Bank, Gold Standard Partners, the world's first fully licensed blockchain-based crypto asset bank, BANK. Now, this is open to the public, but only those with eyes to see and ears to hear can hear it. Now, understand, the event yesterday was the equivalent of a money truck falling over. It was the equivalent of a digital money truck falling over. It's just that instead of dollars that fell out, it was education, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the truth. So guess what? That's going to reduce the number of those that can see and hear. I need you all to understand, we're offering education. There's a process that you must partake in to transition out of conventional banking away from the CBDC, away from the central bank, 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 away from the central bank Because once they can get this fiat currency changed to a central bank digital currency, your privacy, your privacy is already gone as it is. Just look at the little disclaimers under your TikTok, in your TikTok app, and the access that they have to your entire phone and all the apps on your phone and the speed of which you type and every video that you watch and what your interests are and all of these things that they need. And you're not even thinking about the fact that GS Telecom GS Partners is a complete ecosystem. GS Telecom is one of those things that nobody is paying attention to, though emails to the tune of 50 to 60 million emails per day are hacked. And nobody even sees encrypted email over the blockchain, even sees it. Nobody even sees it. Do you know what critical docs are? Do you know how important it is to secure your critical docs? You can't pass on an estate without critical docs. Right? If somebody can come in and hack your computer that holds your critical documents, then that means that they have access to your estate just like your heirs do. And actually, they're better off in your estate because they know the value of it. Your heirs have no clue, really, honestly.
Wow.
And see, this is what you have to understand. The education is what's going to prepare you for the opportunity so that success can happen. See, what you have to understand is that you're going to have to humble yourself and become a student and learn because it's so much that you don't know. Thus, it's so many things that you can't consider, which means that you are unlearned and unprepared for what's coming. The only way out of this flood that's coming is the art of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You better start building. But you can't build without instructions, family. That's all I'm saying, man.
You got right. You can't, because wealth is a learned skill. Why do we say that? Because so many people are not wealthy. Because no one got the education to be wealthy.
Come on, man.
You know, no one just stumbled up on wealth.
Come on.
And I don't want to talk about the lotto. That's why so many lotto winners don't have long-term wealth, because they're not wealthy up here first.
Facts.
They don't have the skill. They don't have the skill. If you're not a carpenter and somebody gave you a lot of land and you don't know a carpenter, can you build a house? You can't build it. I'm saying, y'all holding on to the bank and not believing that there's other opportunities. Like, we trying to tell y'all there is no Santa Claus, and y'all still want to believe in Santa Claus.
Facts.
We trying to tell you Santa Claus not real now. I'm trying to tell you. What you're doing over here in the bank is because you are banking anyway. So what we're doing, and I can't get this, and I try to be as plain as I possibly can, man. Because we can go through all the tech and go through all the numbers and the facts and the data. We got all that stuff. But what we're here to do is to give you a solid reason why you should do this, why you should take the time to get educated. Why? For one, the system is corrupt, has always been, right? And for two, you cannot build wealth in traditional banking system. Cannot be done, because the opportunity just isn't there. And like your money are like seeds, and so you have to plant your seed. So if you plant your seed and you know that's not fertile soil, why do you expect for it to grow?
Man.
And putting your money in the bank is like you trying to plant seed on a bed of gravel. You can't do that.
You went all the
You
way
get an
out.
opportunity to grow your money.
Indeed.
I'm out.
Indeed. You good? You good, fam? I just want to make sure, man. Just make sure everyone understands what's being offered here. This is just an opportunity. Understand that many of the blessings of the Father are wrapped in opportunity. And you have to have the eyes to see it and ears to hear it, meaning that you got to be able to see and understand what you're looking at. You understand? What good is an opportunity that's right in your face that you reject and say, oh, well, you know what? I'm good. You know, we used to have on the computers, they used to call it the blue screen of death. Well, guess what? I'm good is the blue screen of death when you are faced with the opportunity of receiving the spirit of the truth and you say, I'm good. Those are two words that'll shut it all down. It doesn't even matter what happens after that. I'm good.
Right.
Once you say I'm good and you turn your ears and your eyes off, right? You have to understand that you cannot take advantage of the blessing within itself.
Right. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. And so if you're in any kind of position of leadership, I'm talking about head of household, I'm talking about members of fight clubs, leaders, sororities, fraternities, churches, you pastors. If you all are not educating these people,
that's right,
on how to properly build wealth, then you are leading them to slaughter.
That's right. Because you know as well as I do, and understand something, we're addressing the wealth gap. Now, I want you to go to any of your organizations, and I want to know, are they focused on addressing the wealth gap? Is that being spoken about? Now, Creflo Dollar came out and he said that he had been teaching wrong for all of these years, 30 years in the ministry. He said he'd been teaching wrong about tithe. I'm not gonna blame. You understand? But did you teach about shrinking the wealth gap? Did you ever mention that there was a wealth gap? You see, if your leader is not educating you on the ills that exist among your community, if they're not making you aware of them, then they're not a leader at all. And remember, it's up to you to follow blind guides. The Father said that if the blind lead the blind, they both fall into a ditch. So it's completely up to you. If you want to follow the blind, it's your choice to do that. Why? Because ye are gods. What is being a God? Knowing both good and evil. Do you understand that? Do you understand that that's what makes you divine? Is that you know good and evil. And this is how the Most High puts you in a trick bag. He says, I set before you life and death. Choose life and live.
And live.
Guess what? You can't make change. You can't make choices and make the right ones without knowledge.
You gotta have it. You gotta have it, man. You gotta have it. And all this is a way out. This is all about prayers being answered. That's what this is. This is all about prayers being, oh Lord, when it's gonna happen. Because I know if you have any kind of inkling of compassion for your people, man, you have prayed for our conditions to change as a nation of people, man.
Come on, man.
If you got any kind of love for your own people, man, you have prayed for better conditions. Now here is a way out. And now we don't have, and again, we don't have an opportunity to say, I'm good. Particularly when other programs are not offering what we're offering.
Period.
And this opportunity where we could work together collectively and build wealth individually.
That's right.
Right? Because it solves the 5 factors of wealth building, which means that you go this all the time. I'm gonna hit you one more time with it. You got to have a system. That system must be duplicatable.
That's right.
It has to be sustainable.
That's right.
It must be timely.
That's right.
And you got to be able to protect it.
Woo!
So if you come up with, see, we cover GS Partners, Wealth Builders Worldwide, Gold Standard Bank. we cover those 5 factors. And if you don't have, if you don't like this program, then your program or your idea must cover those 5 factors. If they don't cover those 5 factors, then you are dealing with an inferior system.
That's right.
Period, point blank. So I challenge everybody. If you're not doing TS parties, I don't understand why you wouldn't do that. But if your system can't do that right there, then guess what? It's not going to work.
That's right.
And that's just actual factual, y'all.
And if you saying you can't do TS partners, you can't do $33 a month and plug in to get the information, to get the knowledge. You got to understand it's only $33 a month. So you need to really get over yourself. All of the excuses are out of the way. Join us, family. Educate yourself. Prepare with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so that you can make the right choices and decisions. It's the greatest wealth transfer in the history of the planet, and it's going on right now. And we want to take you by the hand. We want to actually connect with you, which is even stronger, and educate you. And you can look around and see what other people are doing, right? See what other people are doing for their families. That's when it get really real. Watch them and watch them as they elevate and they progress and cheer them on, right? And while you're constantly tightening up on your skills. When Brother Eric Teray Muhammad called me yesterday, man, it was like a celebrity calling me or something, man. You know what I mean? And he let me know in the conversation, he expects certain things from me and certain things that I should be able to rise to the occasion to do because of my walk. Shout out to the family, man. Much love, honor, and respect, man. Hey, we studied to be the greatest of all time, man.
Respect, man.
Understand something, man.
Y'all looking at us, man. Sleep money.
Follow to the power call, 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's another one down, family. We on them. We taxiing the right way. Better get with us.
Rules and blockchain coming. Rules and blockchain coming.
Let's go.
Recording stop.